Hi, everyone. How are you? This is the Love and Money Show. And today we're going to talk about things that I wish I knew about money when I was 20. So you can share this information with your 20-year-old, or if you're in your 20s, then go ahead and watch and let me know what you think. Number one, money is important. I read some book that there was a Asian lady. She wrote a book. I can't think of the name right off the top of my head. But her thinking growing up was that money is as important as money is so important that she would bleed for money. That's how important money was for her, which was a totally different concept that I had growing up. Money was kind of on the back burner. What was priority was education. Education and God were priority. So, whatever your focus is on, that will be your end result. So if money is not important to you, you're not focused on it, then you're not going to have any because with money, it has to be important to you and you have to be focused on it. People who have money study money, they're around other people that have money, and they're always thinking about ways to monetize. So money is important. Number two, you should have a money goal. Just like people have goals in different areas, like my goal is to become a doctor, my goal is to become a lawyer, my goal is to go to school and get an education, my goal is to get married and have a family. So, in all these goals in your life, where is your money goal? You should have a money goal. So, by the end of the year, how much money are you going to have? Money goal. Number three, self sufficiency. Be able to support yourself and sustain yourself so that you are not in a relationship simply because you need help. So, if you could pass that on to your children, if you have children, that would help them greatly. The concept of self sufficiency, that no one is going to help you but you. Self sufficiency. So, instead of looking for, I need help, would you are you going to help me? Is this person going to help me? Can this person give me $20? How am I going to make it from A to B? Self sufficiency. Number four, money comes from work. So, where do you think money comes from? Some people think it comes from the sky, that you are going to pray to God and God is going to send you money. Well, absolutely, God can do whatever He decides to do. And He could put that on a person's heart to help you out, things like that. But taking control of your own life and taking it into your hands, that if you desire money, then you need to go to work because money comes from work. Number five, entrepreneurship, so that you are not at the mercy of any employer. You know how to create your own income. You know how to create a business. You are not at the mercy of this employer who is mistreating you, this employer who is discriminatory towards you, uh, promoting people over you, doing things like that, racist behavior in the workplace. You know how to generate money without a job. So, yes, you can have a job, But when you're ready to go, you can go. You know why? Because you have your own business on the side. You're doing your own thing. So you are not reliant on this sole person to feed you. Five, entrepreneurship. Six, investing. Knowing about the stock market, and not just about the stock market, but how the stock market works, the math behind it, how compound interest works, and the fact that if you're starting this early, that you can be done 10 years. You can be done in 10 years. So after this 10 years, you can do whatever you want to do with your life because you are set for life because you have been on this investing path for 10 years already. And you started at the age of 20. Knowing the fact that you don't have to be rich to invest, it's just the fact that you are putting money away, you're making it automatic withdrawals to this investment account every time that you get paid, knowing that it does not matter how much money you have, that you do not have to be rich to invest, and you started at 20. You started investing at 20 and understood the whole concept behind the stock market, how it works, how the simple fact that you have your money in there, that money is growing on its own. Then, when you have this lump sum at the end, this money is still growing in perpetuity. You are withdrawing from it to do what you need, paying bills, whatever, but this lump sum is still growing in perpetuity. So, understanding the stock market and being an investor in the stock market, automatic withdrawals, investing. Number seven, the importance of buying property. Starting at 20, getting your feet into buying property. And say, for example, usually at the age of 20, most people are not thinking about property. They're thinking about their education, getting their college education. And I do believe in education. However, figuring out a way to get your education and starting the process of buying property, essentially buying your freedom, because homes are still the cornerstone of wealth, just for the mere fact that homes appreciate. So if you're watching and you have a 20-year-old, say your 20-year-old is going off to college or they're getting ready to graduate, instead of getting a dorm room, getting a regular home and renting out the other rooms in the home so that rent is being collected every month. So your roommates are actually paying rent. So it's just the ideal, just a concept of getting started into buying homes at this age of 20. Of course, you wouldn't be doing it by yourself, but having family who would be equally vested into doing something like that. So, number seven, buying homes at that age. So, those are some money lessons that you can pass down to your 20-year-old if you have 20-year-olds. Or, like I said before, if you're in your 20s and you are currently watching right now. So, I don't know if you are aware of what is going on, but in the African American community, there is a whole slew of single African American women with no children. So there's this conception out here that African Americans are um, promiscuous and uh, hoish, thanks to the music industry and thanks to some radio stations who like to spread that. But contrary to popular belief, there's a whole slew of African American women out here who are single with no children, and there is a problem that no one sees, which is the pipeline to prison. There are thousands and thousands of African American men who are in prison. At the same time, there are other people on the opposite side who are making money off of what is happening, um, getting money from women, trying to figure out where are these men at? Where are they at? So they're going to get money from you to tell you how how you can find this man that you're looking for. So what does that have to do with anything? Well, what it has to do with anything is that while other races have their families in place, a husband, a wife, and a child, there's us. So wealth is generational. So generational, you're creating this wealth. And the first step is building the tree. So I like for you to think about that, especially if you are a single man out here. If you're a single man out here, the first step is building the tree. Then you build generational wealth. So this is a Love and Money show. If you like the show, please share it. Hit the like button. What that does is it allows other people to see the channel. Hit subscribe if you're not a subscriber and the notification bell next to it, and leave a comment. Thank you for listening. Have a good rest of your day.